Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Penny Prepper. This video is my 50th video. I'm making it my special because I'm actually going to go into a little bit of my background for the first time. I know I haven't done so yet, so if you're interested, stay tuned, and I will go into the background of my emergency services careers, as well as any other information I think that you guys might find useful as far as my knowledge into prepping. First of all, this video is not going to be a video of me talking as normal. I was just camping. I came back from Cherry Springs State Park for my birthday weekend, so a lot of this is going to be voiceover as well as pictures showing my career. So I really started into emergency services as a volunteer firefighter with the Lebanon Bureau of Fire, which then became Lebanon City Fire Department. I ran with Rescue 24 in the city, and it really brought me into my own as far as emergency services. I had begun applying for a lot of police departments back then, pretty much as soon as I graduated high school, even Baltimore Police Department, but I never seemed to get in. I didn't have military background. I did have an associate's degree in police science, however, that was around the time when a lot of people were coming back from the Iraq and Afghanistan war. So it was a little harder for somebody who just had an associate's degree and not military preference to get into those roles. So with that, I eventually decided I was going to stick with the volunteering as far as fire department, and I didn't really want to make it a career. I just wanted to see where it would take me. So I basically stayed with the fire department, and I ended up becoming a live-in firefighter in the city of Harrisburg with one of the stations. And with that information and knowledge, I actually ended up becoming an EMT, where I got a paid job back in my hometown, but it wasn't really something that panned out for me as far as being an EMT with the way that the structure was. But it did help me get into my next job as a paid EMT at a racetrack. Basically, my time working there, it was also a casino. It was a very interesting job. I had some crazy experiences I would not have gotten anywhere else, from car fires to medical events to just things that you probably would never expect to happen, but a casino is definitely one of those places where anything can happen at any time. But after about 7 years of that job, it was time to move on, and I got my first state job working at the Capitol. Working for Pennsylvania State Capitol was an awesome opportunity, one of the most beautiful places I've ever witnessed with my own eyes. But after only a couple months of that, COVID happened, and I had to switch gears, and I started working for a prison. So obviously I couldn't really take my phone into prison with me, but you're gonna have to take my word on that. After that, I actually started working as a dispatcher as well. That's where I am right now, and that's where I'm probably gonna stay for a good long while. But also, I had an extensive amount of time in Boy Scouts before any of that ever happened, as far as firefighting, becoming an EMT, before being a corrections officer. And really, the main catalyst is, honestly, it had to be COVID. I had always been into preparedness, getting ready for things, and really, when COVID happened, I realized I needed to actually make a plan to get things ready in case something like that occurred again, especially once I saw the mismanagement of the whole ordeal. So that's a pretty detailed version of how the channel Penny Prepper came to be. If there's anything you would like to know about my history as far as emergency services or my expertise, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to share with you. And I would like to eventually start making more medical or safety related material. So stay tuned.